Does it seem there are no jobs out there hiring for the positions you are looking for? Have you applied and sent resumes to hundreds of companies but have not received any response? Why are you being ghosted if they need employees and you match the position perfectly? A recent survey by Intelligent.com shared a very shocking statistic. 40% of employers said they intentionally do not hire Gen Z grads based on stereotypes of some workers in this age group. In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 insider tips that will help you stand out from the crowd, break the stereotypes, and land your dream job. Stick around to the end for a bonus tip that will truly set you apart. Are you ready to flip the script on adulting? Let's go. Welcome to the Adulting Academy, a channel made just for you to give you the tools and resources you need to face the new world, armed with knowledge and be prepared for anything. Let's face it, getting a job is hard in this economy. It is even tougher when you're a new high school or college grad starting out on your own to find your place and the perfect career, but you don't have any experience. The deck seems to be stacked against you as well. Like we mentioned earlier, an article by the Intelligent.com really looked at stereotypes of new grads and how employers viewed them. 40% of employers avoid hiring recent graduates. 58% say recent grads are unprepared for the workforce. Nearly half have had to fire a recent grad. And stuff like this in the news doesn't help. College is supposed to be about acquiring skills to be successful in your career. This disrespect has no place, and employers see this on the top of their minds when they see your resume and they interview. How are you different? Another reason is poor interview skills. From dressing inappropriate to no eye contact, improper language, and some even bring a parent along. Those are just some of the challenges that you may be facing. Over 66% of employers say new grads can't handle the workload and are late to work, meetings, and turning in assignments. And these stats are not representative of everyone, but it is something to be aware of so that you can make sure to stand out from the crowd. Now let's take a look at ways for you to stand out and get hired. Insider tip number 1 is be prepared. Have a great resume that tells who you are and what you've done. Make sure it's error-free. This is the first and one of the most important impressions that you will make. Now take a look at this video on 5 resume cheat codes to get hired. Practice and prepare for an interview. Know what the job is about. Know the company values. How is it doing financially? Why do you want to work there? What are the job requirements and expectations? Being prepared will show them that you've done your homework and will definitely make you stand out from those that submit resumes filled with errors or they show up for an interview clueless about the company and themselves. Now, the second tip is to be professional. Dress appropriately for the interview. Use correct and proper language. Be able to articulate your message of why they should hire you over the next guy. Be respectful of their time, the position, and the opportunity. Your posture, your eye contact, your mannerisms, and tone go a long way. When you speak, you're telling the employer whether they want to give you a chance or not. What will they remember about you after the interview? Is it good or is it bad? The third tip is to communicate clearly. Effective communication can be a game changer. Send an email to the hiring manager and HR and let them know you've applied to the posting if available. If you get an interview, send them a thank you email just as soon as you can. During the opportunity you have, ask questions that are relative to the job, the company, or the posting. Get to know the managers. Understand the job and the requirements. Build relationships through great communication. Can they tell you are passionate about the company and the position by the way you answer the questions? Or are you putting them to sleep with low energy and monotone answers? Now, the fourth tip is to be on time. To be early is to be on time. To be on time is to be late. And to be late is to be forgotten. This is a stereotype that is proven true all too often. It takes discipline to be on time, to work, to get your assignments turned in, to make those video calls and those meetings, to be on time. Don't be that late guy. This is an easy area to stand out. Make it a practice and a challenge yourself to be early. Now, the fifth tip is to learn to accept and ask for feedback. Now, another stereotype that new grads have is they don't like or they don't know how to deal with constructive feedback. Feedback will make you better. Now, sometimes it may not be what you want to hear, but listen and use it as a tool to improve yourself. If you can, set up weekly one-on-one meetings with your manager. You should never be surprised by the feedback you receive. Now, here's the bonus tip. Get experience. Now, the job or career that you get may not be the exact one that you're looking for, but be eager to learn and gain experience from every opportunity that you may have. Instead of sitting at home applying to jobs and waiting for a callback, you could be out there earning some money and getting valuable experience that will help you stand out when the perfect job does become available. Now, getting hired is not easy. It takes time, patience, and preparation, but the right job is out there. By following these tips and others found in all these videos on my channel, you can be ready to stand out from the crowd and get hired. Don't give up and don't just sit there. What are you waiting for? Don't miss any great videos. Subscribe to the Adulting Academy today and join our community.